Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are well and safe. Sorry to get back to you guys late. I was pretty busy. I'm hired on a new job. It's a big company, and just a lot of learning and a lot of onboarding stuff was there. So couldn't get back to you guys. But look, finally I'm here, and I'm starting a brand new series of HTTP, HTTPS, and SSL certificates. So basically, the security nowadays a big concern, especially the cybersecurity. And cybersecurity is very important, and it's a very crucial nowadays because there are a lot of vulnerabilities and dangers out there on the internet as well. So to mitigate that, we should have all of the measures in place. Cybersecurity is crucial because it safeguards all types of the data against theft and loss, sensitive data, protected health information, and any a term which we use, PII, like the personally identifiable information or intellectual property information, these kind of things. So we have to be very, very careful when we're working on internet in a public sector. So in this regard, I just come up with a brand new series, and I thought we should work on that. So HTTP, HTTPS, and SSL, what is this? So we'll dig deeper into it, and we'll understand what exactly is this. So let's start. We'll start from the HTTP now. So I just copied this definition from the Wikipedia, and very simple one actually. The hypertext transfer protocol, that's what HTTP stands for. And what is it exactly? It is an application layer protocol. So if any one of you don't understand what is application layer, I would suggest you to read about the OSI model. So if you understand the OSI model, you will know what is application layer. So HTTP basically is the application layer protocol in the Internet Protocol Suite model for distributed collaborative hypermedia information system. All right. Now, HTTP is the foundation of the data communication for World Wide Web, where hypertext documents include hyperlinks to other resources that the user can easily access. Okay, so basically what we do here is that we can access the web content and the contents which is mentioned in this definition over the internet. So it's cool, and it's nice that this protocols through this protocol we can access these kind of data. Okay. But look, good things come with the bad thing as well. Like, so HTTP is the drawback of the HTTP is basically that it is not secure. Now, how it is not secure is that you will understand from this diagram. So you can see the client here, all right, and then we have a server. Okay, now if client, like for example, is I can say like it's my web browser. So if I visit insecure website, what will happen is that if I send, so I'll just quickly take the screenshot of this and just to draw the things in a better way. Okay, now you can see it here. Now if I want to send a traffic, so for example, if I visit some website which is hosted on this website, okay, sorry, bear with my drawing here, so it's not really good. So it's if the website is hosted on this server which is not secure, if I want to, for example, send any sensitive data, so for example, if I am filling a form on a website which is hosted on this server, if I, so for example, write my name here, and the name will go from the internet to this server. Now this guy, the hacker, he can intercept the traffic here, and he can he can get all the information there which I've sent to the web server. Okay, now that's the bad thing about the HTTP. it is not secure. So whenever the client sent any information, it will intercept that. So basically what happened is, HTTP sends all its traffic in clear text. Okay, so all of the information that is exchanged between for example client and the web server, for example, which include any text that you type on their website, that information is transferred over the public internet, and because it's transferred in the clear text, it is vulnerable. Okay, now anybody who wants that information, and as I mentioned there, the hacker, normally this would not be a big deal, if just a browser sensitive data on the web, such as password, credit card informations, or something like that, or if you type like personal sensitive data like your name, address, phone number, it goes from your computer and then it travel across the public internet to get to that web server. Okay, now this makes your data vulnerable because the hacker that somewhere on the internet can listen this and can get this information and can steal this information. And now this is a big problem for the security. Okay, now every problem have a solution. So with the solution we came with the it's HTTPS here. Now so then HTTPS comes in the scene. All right, and what is HTTPS? Basically is that well, as you can see there, what HTTPS stands for is a hypertext transfer protocol secure, is an extension of the HTTP, and it is used for the secure communication over a computer network and is widely used on the internet. Okay, now you understand what is HTTP is, okay, why we use it, but what's the problem with the HTTP is not secure, and to get the secure we have the HTTPS here. Okay, now what HTTPS do is, so HTTPS basically encrypt the data. Okay, so you can see this example here. All right, now I'll explain basically what exactly how exactly HTTPS work. Okay, now what will happen is that HTTPS will encrypt your information basically. Okay, and if the hacker wants to, so for example, if you just quickly take a screenshot here, and it's easy for me to draw the things. So if I send any information, anything, maybe A, okay, and A, okay, now I don't want this A information to be accessible by the hackers. When it will pass the HTTPS layer, it will come up in kind of very different characters, which doesn't means anything, a meaningless in characters, which I can say. Okay, and that will receive to the server. Okay, now in between, if hacker intercept the traffic here, okay, if this hacker intercept the traffic here, which is coming from here to the server, he will not get the exact information. Okay, so that's what the encryption do. Okay, that's what the HTTPS protocol do. So that's very crucial and very important to have this setup on your websites or applications. Otherwise your applications and your sensitive data can be leaked and it's vulnerable, of course. All right, now we'll go to the next, how HTTPS work and how we can make a website secure. Okay, so what, like for example, what makes the HTTP secure? Basically, that's how it should I say. So we have SSL. That's what makes the HTTP an application layer protocol secure, and SSL is behind those security and encryption. Now, what is SSL? So SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer, and in short, it's the standard technology for keeping an internet connection secure and safeguarding any sensitive data that is being sent between two systems. Okay, preventing criminals or hackers from the reading and modifying any information transferred, including the potential personal details. All right, So that's what the SSL is. Okay. How SSL works. So basically, this is how SSL works. Okay, so when a computer wants to connect to the website that using the SSL, the computer's web browser will ask website to identify itself. Okay, now what will happen is after that, the web server will send to that client or computer. So if I just open this one as well, okay, just take a screenshot so that we all understand things. Sorry. So how basically SSL works. So basically SSL works so when a client, okay, wants to connect to a website that using the SSL certificate, okay, the computer browser will ask the website to identify itself. So basically the browser here, okay, it will ask the website or the web server to identify itself. Okay, and what will happen is that web server will then send that the client a copy of its SSL certificate, which is a small digital certificate, okay, that used to authenticate the identity of the website. Okay, so what it will do, it will share a copy of its SSL certificate with the client. All right, now basically, so it's used to let your client know that, or let your computer or browser know that website you are visiting are trustworthy. Okay, the computer browser will check to make sure that it trusts the certificate, and if it it was sending messages to the web server, then after, okay, so then computer browser will check if we can we can trust on this website or not. Okay, and if it's trust the website, it will show you that S symbol after the HTTP. Okay, and I'll show you in the lab when we're doing the lab, and you'll see that. Okay, now after that, when browser completely trust that, the web server will send respond back within the acknowledgement, so that we can proceed that communication in between client and the server. So that's how basically SSL works. So SSL, the web server will share an initial its certificate, then the client or the web browser will check, and it will see that if it's trustworthy or not, and then once it verified or authenticated, then they will initiate the communication. Okay, and when the browser have the initial certificate, it will encapsulate all the information and send it to the web server, and web server will decrypt, because it have the SSL certificate, will decrypt that information in their web server, and receive it or store it wherever it wants to store. Okay, now we was here. Yeah, that's how the SSL certificate works. Now next I show you the example. So for example, a client sent or fill like credit card detail on the secure website, which is using the SSL certificate. If hacker wants to intercept, so if the hacker wants to intercept that information, they will not be able to intercept. Why? Because they will get this meaningless words, meaningless text in their interception, in their traffic interception. So this is the hacker. Now he wants, so they sent the credit card information here, as you can see, the credit card number. Okay, now credit card number is encrypted with SSL certificates. Okay, now if the hacker wants to intercept the traffic, okay, he will not see this number, he will see a meaningless characters, okay, which he actually can't do anything with it. Okay, so that's how we make our communication secure over the internet. So that's why the SSL and HTTPS both are very crucial nowadays, and many websites, not many, I can say almost all of the websites are using the HTTPS because of this challenge. All right, and next one. Now let's move to the next topic. The next topic is, of course, let's see some of the secure site, and we can check how they are secure, and what parameters are there. So we'll check that one, and I'll show you the example, basically how the SSL and HTTPS are being dealt in the enterprise environment. Okay guys, so here we are now. So we'll check now how the some of the sites which are secure and how they are working. So for example, if we go to the google.com, okay, and if we check it here, and you can see that log sign here. All right, so this is basically the important thing. So if that's how you know if the website is using HTTP or HTTPS. So if you see this log sign, it definitely means that the site is secure and using the HTTPS protocol, basically. All right, so we can click on this and we can check basically how these things are working. Okay, so first of all, we'll go to the details, and we'll see if we go to the root certificates here. So you can see that what I want to show you. Yeah, basically I want to show you this one. All right, so you can see that issuer authority is, of course, the google.com of this certificate. If you go in general, you can see the common name as well here. Okay, we can also see that when it was issued on 17th of the October 2022, and it's expiring next year, January 2023. All right, so this is the expiration of the SSL certificates. Okay, it expired as well. And if we see the details here, so we basically have root certificate, intermediate certificate, and this, and I will of course share the details in my lecture. We can check the version. It's a version 3. You can check the serial number. We can check the signature algorithm. We will work. It's the topic which is very much in details, and we really need to cover it in details. We have this SHA 256 fingerprints, and as you can see, we will definitely, they're basically used to check the integrity of the site. Okay, and we will see this when we will look into the hashing algorithm in the next lectures. So yeah, so that's basically the certificates are, and you can see that when it's issued, and you can see the organization name as well, Google Trust Services. That's how we do. Now, the next thing which I just want to share, and it just come into my mind now, is the Wireshark. Okay, no, I'm not sure if you have installed the Wireshark on your computers, but Wireshark is a very nice tool. Okay, if you want to download it, you can check it here. All right, you can go onto the sites, and you can check what installation you want for Windows, Mac OS, so you can install that here, and it's a very useful tool when you are capturing the traffic, basically. All right, so it's a very useful tool. Now, I have luckily installed that in my MacBook, so I'm gonna log this. Now here what we can do is we can check what interface which we want to capture the traffic on. All right, so for example, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, so I'll do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit websites. So for example, if I say booking.com, okay, booking.com is, as you all know, it's a very big website to book the online ticket. So yeah, online, sorry, the hotel booking and everything, but that's not important. So what we are doing here is, so if I just keep on refreshing this, and it's sending the traffic over the internet. Now if I just quickly stop it here, all right, and I'll go back to the website, I'll inspect that, and I go to the network. All right, I'll refresh this again, and sorry, I refresh this again, and now you can see, sorry, we'll refreshing this again. It's actually, sorry, inspect this again, maybe go to the network. Yeah, all right, that's great. So what we can do here is, so basically I'm just looking for, I can see a lot of IPv6, but I'm just looking for IPv4 to just show you. All right, that's fine. We have this IPv4 here. So if we go and search for this IPv4, sorry, IPv4, that's fine. And we remove the port number as well. And this may show me now. All right. So .16 we'll find it here. So you can see that this is the IP. Okay. And we can check the transmission control protocol data here. TCP basically. So here you can see that. Okay, now you can see the source port is 443, which you guys know that is used for the HTTPS protocol. If you search there what port we use for the HTTPS is 443. Then destination port, usually is more than 1000 and something port, but that's not really it's chosen by your protocols which you're using to send traffic over the internet. Okay, you can like read about it in about the net concept of the networking. If you know about that, you will understand this one. So you see that how they are communicating with that. Also you can see that what I want to show you here is basically, if you can, let me check. So what I'm going to do is that's fine, that's gone. So if you want to see SYN, okay, SYN traffic, where is the SYN traffic? Basically I want to show you. So the three-way TCP three-way handshake. Okay, so basically you can see that how it's establishing the connection, sending the sync, and then the sync has been acknowledged and is sending the traffic back. So just quickly checking something where I can show you. All right, give me one. Yeah, it's actually, you can see here as well is sending the acknowledgement back. So you should also know about the TCP three-way handshake as well, which is very important topic. Okay, and it's very crucial to understand these all concepts. So that was the Wireshark. You can see that how this traffic was captured, and how for example, this is my machine, this one. Okay, see that it's talking to the Google DNS as well, 8.8.8, actually the Google DNS as IP. So that's how they're communicating with the DNS as well. So Wireshark is a very useful tool. I would suggest you to keep it or have it on your MacBook and laptops. Another thing is, like, for example, if I open a site is .com, so is ready. Now you can see this is simple. I mean, there is no website with this name. Basically, this is my local DNS settings. I saved in my local DNS, and that's why I'm able to. If you visit this website, you will not be able to. Now this is, you see that this is the insecure site. I don't have the SSL certificates on that, as you can see, and this is basically the default Nginx web server page. But if we inspect this one and we check the network here, refresh this again, sorry, refresh this, what's happening, sorry, yeah, here we are. Now you can see that HTTP, not HTTPS. Okay, and this is the IP, this is the private IP of my router. And if we can copy this, and for example, let's just close this and going back again. Yeah, now if I refresh this website again and again and again, now you will see how it will see this. I will just open this, and that. We can stop this, and we can check this one. Now you can see that all green was highlighted. Okay, that's fine. Now you can see this. All right, this is my MacBook IP. All right, and sorry, this is the IP of a virtual machine which is running here. Okay, and I can actually show you as well quickly. Well, this is the IP of my virtual machine, and basically it's screen. Okay, just to make it big, so you can see this one, and you can log into this. And now if I check the IP here, and you can see that 192.168.1.125, this is the virtual machine's IP, and that site is hosted on that virtual machine. And you see that it's capturing the site here. You see that it's accessing it on port 80. Okay, and they are working, or they are talking on the TCP protocol, and that's how we capture the site. So basically that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you like the video, and please comment and let me know if you have any question, and please share this video with your friends who need it, and also subscribe to my channel as well, so that you don't miss the next video. Till the next video, guys, I'll take your leave, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.